I'm Mrs. Ham, and I'm so excited to take you backstage and behind the scenes with this year's production of The Three Little Pigs. I hope you enjoy our show. Thank you.
Let's meet the judges.
Hi, judges.
Hi.
How are you guys?
Good.
Good. So I see you're showing us some scoreboards. We're going to get to that in just a minute. But first, we'd like to know what your names are. Tell us your name, sir.
Daniel.
Hi, Daniel.
Bailey.
Hi, Bailey.
Sydney.
Hi, Sydney. Daniel, what number are you holding up?
1.
And if they scored a 1, did they do really good or not so great?
Not so great.
So maybe they were a little too quiet or shy when they auditioned? Okay. And Bailey, what number are you holding?
2.
If they scored a 2, how did they do?
Not so good and kind of good.
Okay, so a little bit good. Maybe they just didn't have as much enthusiasm as you were looking for. All right, and Sydney, you're holding what score?
3.
And what did a 3 mean?
They did really good.
They did really good. Did you enjoy being judges?
Yes.
Was it a hard job?
Kinda.
Some of you say yes, some of you say no, some of you say kind of. Daniel, who's your favorite character in the Three Little Pigs show?
Wood.
All right, Bailey, how about you?
Wolf.
And Sydney, how about you?
Wolf.
All right, they all like the big bad wolf. Well, judges, we hope you chose the best kids for the job. Have a great day.
Bye. Now let's meet the costume crew.
Hi, costume crew.
Hi.
How are you all?
Good.
All right, let's start over here, sir, and you tell us your name.
Thomas.
Hi, Thomas. Who's next?
Ellie.
Hi, Elise.
Hi, my name is Carly.
Hi, Carly. So tell us, everyone, what you have to do to be on the costume crew.
We have to help them to get out in the costume and out of the costume.
So you have some pieces of costumes there. Thomas, whose costume are you holding?
Luke 8.
And Luke H is going to be what? Who is he in the
Wolf.
show? He's the wolf. Can you hold it up and let us see? Hold it up the face so we can see what it looks like. Very good. All right, Elise, you have someone's hat. Whose hat is that?
Mommy's hat.
Mama Pig. Do you think Mama Pig's going to look cute wearing that hat?
Yeah.
Yeah. And Carly, what are you holding there? One of the pigs' costumes? All right. Do you think the pigs are going to look great in their costume?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I hope they do. Well, thank you, costume crew. We couldn't have a great show without our characters in costume. Have a great day.
You're welcome. Doo-doo. Let's meet the lights crew.
Hello, lights crew.
Hello.
How are you?
Good.
Good. Tell us your names. Hi.
Hi.
Hi, Brady. Hi, Paxton. So you two are working the lights all by yourself?
Yep.
Oh, do you think it's going to be a hard job?
No.
No. Tell us what you have to do.
We have to flick on and off when the wolf blows.
You flicker the lights on and off when the wolf blows? What else do you have to do?
Turn the lights on when the show starts and turn it off when it ends.
Very good. Well, it sounds like you know exactly what to do. We hope you do a great job in the show, getting those lights on and off when they're supposed to be. Thank you for being on the lights crew. Bye.
Bye.
Now we're backstage and behind the scenes with our camera crew. Camera crew, please introduce yourselves.
Ozzy.
Hi, Ozzy.
Colton.
Hi, Colton. How are you all today?
Good.
So tell me what you do when you're on the camera crew.
We turn the lights on.
You don't turn the lights on for camera crew. Do you do some interviews?
Yeah.
Have you been helping me introduce each crew that we've been interviewing? Yeah. And what else are you going to do?
Take pictures.
You're going to take pictures of all these wonderful characters and of our set? Great. Well, we can't wait to see your hard work. Thank you for being members of the camera crew. Goodbye.
meet the invitation crew.
Hi, invitation crew.
Hi.
How are you?
Hey, good.
Good. It's good to see you all today. Let's start in the back. Tell us your name, please.
Hey, Cecilia.
And what's your name?
Eileen.
Hi, Cecilia and Kylene. Now down in the front, tell me your name.
Ella.
And?
Ava.
Hi, girls. So you all had the job of being on the invitation crew. What did you have to do?
Write an invitation.
You had to write out an invitation. And who are we sending these invitations to?
It's 5 lucky families.
5 lucky families. Wow, I bet they'll be excited. So, Cecilia, when does this show take place? What day?
Monday.
Monday. And Kylene, what room will the show be in? Do you...
4.
1:34, right? And Ella, what time will the show happen? Do you remember? 3:10, right? 3:10. Ava, who's giving the show?
Mrs. Hughes' class.
That's right. Well, I hope the 5 lucky families enjoyed receiving your beautiful invitations that you made, and I hope they make it to the show. Thanks for being on the invitations crew.
Bye. Bye. Let's meet the curtain crew.
Wow, are you all magic? You made the curtain open and you didn't even move. Are you magic? No. All right, I want to know your names, curtain crew. We'll start with you. What's your name, sir?
Daniel.
Hi, Daniel.
Ava.
Hi, Ava.
Sydney.
Hi, Sydney. So during the show, that's going to be your job, isn't it, to make that curtain open? Are you guys excited about being the ones that get the show started? You get to open the curtain and get the show rolling. That's really exciting. Thank you for being members of the curtain crew. We look forward to watching that big curtain open and seeing the wonderful characters do our 3 Little Pigs show. Thank you.
Let's meet the props crew.
Hi, props crew.
Hi.
How are you all today? Good. All right, gentlemen in the back, let's introduce ourselves. We'll start with you.
Luke Holwager.
Hi, Luke.
Luke B.
All right, hi, Luke B. In the front, tell us your name.
Sydney.
Hi, Sophia. And Tristan. So you all had to do the job of the props crew. Boys and girls, tell us some things tell us what the props crew does. What is that job?
We have to bring in tools so we can build those houses.
Okay. And what else did we need from the props crew? Tristan, what do you have? Tissue paper. Sophia, what do you have? A bow tie. So our props crew had to go home and look for some things that we needed for the show and bring them in so we could use them. Well, that's wonderful. Thank you for doing that job. We really appreciate it. We're going to need those props to put on a great show, right? All right. Have a great day.
You do. Sound effects crew.
Hi, sound effects crew.
Hi.
How are you guys?
Good.
Wonderful. Well, let's start in the back and introduce ourselves. How about you start?
Baby.
Hi, Bailey.
Kylene.
Hi, Kylene.
Ozzy.
Hi, Ozzy. And in the front?
Sydney.
Hi, Sydney.
Daniel.
Hi, Daniel.
Lucy.
Hi, Luke B. All right, so you guys are sound effects crew. Tell Mrs. Ham, what does that mean? What do you have to do?
We have to make sounds.
What
we
kind?
have to knock on the door so we'll make sounds.
So you knock on something hard so that the wolf sounds like he's really knocking? And then do you do any other sound effects during the show?
We have to huff and puff so the wolf sounds scary.
You do? So when you make the wolf sound scary and the narrator says, then he huffed, you huff really loud? Let's try it. Can you show me? Then he huffed. And he puffed. Ooh, I think you're going to help out that big bad wolf a lot. Well, we look forward to hearing you in the show. Good luck making your sounds. Have a great day.
Let's meet the food crew.
Hello, food crew. How are you guys?
Good.
Good. Okay, we'll start in the back. Tell us your name.
Reagan.
Hi, Reagan.
Ava.
Hello.
Lady.
Hello.
Daniel.
Daniel, wonderful. So you guys are holding some items. Paxton, what do you have? Reagan, what do you have?
Popcorn.
And Eva, what do you have?
Pizza.
And Brady, you have 2 things. Tell me what you have.
Bags.
What,
Juice.
and what are we going to put in those decorated bags?
Popcorn.
Popcorn. And that's what Daniel has. Daniel, what else are those things you're holding that say Food Crew? Who's going to... They're aprons. Are you guys going to wear those when you work at the concession stand?
Yes.
And who gets to hear or who gets to be served with all those yummy treats?
The audience.
The audience. The audience. Do you think the audience is going to love that you're providing snacks for them?
Yes.
What an awesome crew. I know they're going to love you the most probably. All right, well, have a great day. Thank you for bringing in those snacks. The announcers. Tell us your name.
Colton.
Hi, Colton.
Carly.
Hi, Carly.
Kristen.
Hi, Tristan. Well, you all are looking very spiffy in your announcer outfits. So you all are the important announcers who start the show. Do you have really loud voices?
Yes.
All right, will you give us a sneak peek of what you have to say to start the show? Ready?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Three Little Pigs Show.
Ah, wonderful. And you all are going to be holding microphones too when you really do it for the crowd, right? Is that true?
Yes.
Yeah, that'll be a lot of fun. Well, we can't wait to hear you get the show started. Thank you for being announcers.
Bye. Let's meet the ticket master.
Hello, Ticket Master. What's your name?
Baby.
Hi, Bailey. Tell us what you have to do to be a Ticket Master.
When I collect the tickets,
You do? Who will you collect them from?
the audience.
The audience. Will you let them in our theater if they don't have their ticket?
No.
All right. Well, we can't wait to get all those tickets and get that audience into our theater. Thank you for being the Ticket Master.
Now let's meet the Three Little Pigs.
Hello, 3 little pigs.
Hi.
All right. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Elise.
Hi, Elise.
Megan.
Hi, Reagan.
Cecilia.
Hi, Cecilia. So, Elise, are you the first, second, or third little pig?
First.
You're the first little pig. What house do you live in? You live in the straw house? Very good. And Reagan, what pig are you?
Stick.
You live in the stick house? And you're the second little pig, right?
Yeah.
All right. And Cecilia, which little pig are you?
Third.
And which house do you live in?
Brick.
All right. Who has the strongest house?
Cecilia.
You do. Very exciting. So, little pigs, I have a question. Is there a big bad wolf that lives in your area?
Yes.
Oh, no. Does he eat any of you in the show?
No.
No, he doesn't eat any of you up? Oh, I'm so glad. You are so smart. You can get away from that wolf. Wonderful. Wonderful. So, what?
We catch them in the pot.
You catch him? Oh, wow. So did you have to audition to get your part?
Yes.
You did? Was there a lot of other kids who wanted the part?
Yes.
There was. So you must have been really good actresses to get the parts of the little pigs. Are you excited?
Yes.
Yeah? All right. Well, we can't wait to see you in the show. Good luck. Let's meet the givers. Hi, givers.
Hi.
How are you?
Good.
Good. All right. First giver, can you tell us your name?
Loopy.
Hi, Luke B. What are you going to be giving in the show?
Straw.
And who do you give your straw to?
The first little pig.
Very good. And tell us your name.
Kylie.
Kylene. Which giver are you? What are you giving? Kylene, do you give straw, sticks, or bricks?
Brick. Stick.
Sticks. And who do you give your sticks to?
Second little
Very good. And introduce yourself for us.
pig. Ozzy.
Hi, Ozzy. Which giver are you?
Brick.
And who do you give the bricks to in the show?
Third little pig.
The third little pig. Very good. All right. Well, we hope that you do a great job giving away those materials so those 3 little pigs can build their houses. Thank you for being in the show. Bye.
Let's meet Mama and Papa Pig.
Hi, Mama and Papa Pig.
Hi.
How are you?
Good.
All right, Mama Pig, tell us your name.
Ella.
Ella, nice to meet you. And what is your name, Papa Pig?
Thomas.
Thomas, nice to meet you. So you two are playing the part of Mama and Papa Pig. And what do you tell your three little pigs?
Go out and find your fortune.
And do they go out and find their fortune? They do, so they listen to their mama and papa. Well, we can't wait to see how you do in the show. We wish you the best of luck. Thank you for being Mama and Papa Pig.
You're welcome. Let's meet the big bad wolf.
Oh my goodness, you frightened me quite out of my wits, Mr. Wolf. Tell us who you are.
I am the big bad wolf.
All right, take your mask off for a minute, buddy. And who's playing the part of the big bad wolf?
Me.
And what's your name?
Luke H.
Luke H., are you excited to be the star of the show?
Yeah.
Yeah? Did you have to audition for the part?
Yeah.
Were there a lot of other kids who wanted to be the wolf?
Yes.
Yes, so you had some steep competition and you landed the role of the big bad wolf. How old are you, Mr. Wolf?
6.
You're 6 years old and you've already landed your first major role as the big bad wolf in the Three Little Pigs show? That's quite an honor. Now, Mr. Wolf, we'd like to get a sneak peek. You already showed us a little bit, but do you think you could tell us what you say when you go to the little pigs' houses?
Yes.
All right, let's hear it in your best wolf voice.
I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house down.
Oh my goodness! Mr. Wolf, do you blow any of the houses down?
2.
2? Oh my goodness! Do you get to eat any of those little juicy pigs?
No.
No! Oh, darn! Well, we can't wait to see you in the show. Break a leg, Mr. Wolf.
Meet the trees.
Hi, how are you? So you're playing one of the trees in the scenery, right? And what is your name? Sophia, what is it that you do as a tree when the wolf is coming into the forest?
I have to shake the tree.
Can you show us what that's going to look like? Move it around. Let's see. Ooh, the trees blow around a little bit, don't they? And there's another tree that's going to be in the show too, but he's not here today. Will you tell us who that is? Raymond. Raymond's not feeling well today, so hopefully he'll be here on Monday to do our show, right? All right, well, we look forward to seeing that tree blowing around in the setting. Thank you for being a tree.
Sit back and relax and enjoy the show. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Real Little Show.
Once upon a time, there was a mama and Papa Pig. And they had 3 little pigs. Mama and Papa Pig said to their 3 pigs,
Go out and find your fortune. Okay.
So, Mama and Papa Pig were on their way, and the first little pig got started searching the forest for her fortune. She started walking far and wide, looking for something to build a home out of. She looked high, and she looked low. She couldn't find anything, so she kept searching. She kept looking about. One day, she met a man with a load of straw.
Would you like some straw to build your house? Sure.
She gladly accepted the kind man's straw and was on her way working on her straw house. Now, the first little pig didn't like to work very hard, so she decided she would build her house quickly. She used her fine tools to build her house. She chopped the straw, and she bundled the straw, and she used her tools to make a fine roof and fine walls. The first little pig worked through the morning, and she worked into the afternoon. She worked for nearly the whole day, using every tool to chop and bundle her straw to build her house. But by the time evening came, she decided her house looked good enough. So she put on the finishing touches and she cleaned up her tools. The first little pig was so excited to go in and play, for she had worked all day. So she went inside to enjoy her lovely straw house. That's when the second little pig went off to find her fortune. She started searching the forest too. She walked back and forth, looking for something to build a nice home out of. She looked high and low, but she didn't find anything. She saw her sister had built a straw house. She thought it looked pretty good, so she kept looking for something to build her house of. She didn't find anything until one day she met a lady with a load of sticks. And the kind lady said,
"Would you like some sticks to build your house?" Yes.
She gladly accepted the kind lady's sticks, and then the kind lady was on her way. The second little pig set off to build a fine home for herself. She too had a great set of tools, so she started using them to cut the sticks and bundle the sticks and drill them together and smooth them out. She worked hard through the morning building her house. She even worked into the afternoon. She worked all day long. But the second little pig was just like her sister. She much preferred to play over work. So, by the second day, she worked faster and faster and quickly threw her house together. As she finished the second day of work, she decided 2 days of building a house was quite long enough. It was time to play. So she cleaned up her tools and her extra sticks, and she went inside to enjoy her lovely house of sticks. That's when the third little pig went off to find her fortune. She too wanted to build a house for herself. Now she was a very bright pig, for she wanted a house that would be strong and safe. So she started scouring the forest for something to build her house out of. She looked high and low. She saw that her sister had built a straw house, but she didn't think it was very strong. Then she saw her other sister had built a stick house. She thought it looked nice, but it just wasn't safe. So she kept searching the forest far and wide, looking for something to build a strong, safe house out of. She didn't find much, but one day, as luck would have it, she met a man with a load of bricks. And that kind man said,
"Would you like some bricks to build your house?" Yes.
She gladly accepted his bricks, and then he was on his way. The third little pig got busy right away. She was determined to have a strong and safe house. She worked using her tools just like her sisters had worked. She built some walls by laying those heavy bricks. One by one by one, the third little pig worked and worked and worked. She had worked for many long hours every single day. She even worked at night. She was a very hard-working pig. She used her hammer. She used all of her tools to lay each brick one by one by one. She made nice walls and a strong, safe roof. Her hard work turned into many weeks of hard work, and soon those weeks turned into nearly a whole month. By the time the month neared to the end, the third little pig decided her house was finally complete. So she put on the finishing touches, and she cleaned up her tools and her bricks. She admired her lovely brick house and went inside to play and rest. The first little pig loved her straw house, and the second little pig loved her stick house, and the third little pig loved her brick house. But one day, their luck would change when the big bad wolf came creeping into the forest. Now this was no ordinary wolf. He was a nasty old wolf. He would growl at all the creatures, and he would howl loud howls. He would roar about
Roar!
He would stamp and stomp all over the forest, making the birds fly away and the bunnies and squirrels run and hide. The trees would even blow in the wind of his howls. This nasty wolf was a very frightening wolf. He was also a very hungry wolf. And he heard that 3 little pigs lived here in the forest. So when he spotted the straw house, he went there at once, and he knocked on the door. And he said,
Little pig, let me in. I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house down.
so he huffed a great huff,
Huff,
and he puffed a great puff,
huff,
and he blew a great blow. The straw house came tumbling down. Oh no! The first little pig had to get away. Could she make it past the wolf? She did, just in time to her sister's house. But the wolf was angry. His pig dinner had got away. He went stamping about the forest. He stamped and he stomped and he stomped and he stamped. He roared and growled.
roar,
He roared some more.
roar.
All the creatures of the forest scampered about to hide from the terrible, nasty old wolf. But the wolf decided he would just have 2 pigs for dinner. So he went to the stick house where the first little pig's sister lived, and he knocked at the door. And he said,
Little pig, let me in. I'll puff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house down.
so he huffed a great huff,
Huff,
and he puffed a giant puff,
huff,
and he blew a tremendous blow. The stick house came tumbling down just like the other. The first and the second little pig raced to get past. The wolf was ready to eat them. He nearly had the first one. He almost got the second one. He leaped for her, but he just missed. He was furious. He couldn't believe both pigs had got away from him. So he went running about the forest, roaring nasty roars.
roar.
And he howled a nasty howl. And he growled a loud growl. He was so angry and still so very hungry. So he decided he would go and eat 3 pigs for dinner. He went to the brick house where all 3 pigs were hiding. And he knocked at the door. And he said,
Little pig, let me in. I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house down.
so he huffed a giant huff,
Huff,
and he puffed a giant puff,
huff.
and he blew a giant blow. Shh. But the brick house did not fall down, much to his surprise. He couldn't believe his eyes. He went stamping and stomping about the forest. He was angrier than ever. He roared a nasty roar,
Roar.
and he growled a big old growl. He was so angry indeed, he stamped and stomped some more. He just couldn't believe the brick house didn't fall down to his big blows. So he decided he would go back and try again. He stomped over to the brick house ever so loudly, and he knocked a very loud knock. And he said in his scariest wolf voice,
Little pig, let me in. I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house down.
so he huffed the mightiest huff of all time.
Huff,
And he puffed the mightiest puff.
huff.
And he blew the most incredible blow. Shh. The trees blew and the animals hid, but the brick house did not fall down. The furious. He was outraged. He growled and roared about.
Roar!
He ran around and around in circles. He just didn't know what to do. He laid on the ground kicking and growling. He was still quite hungry and very, very angry. He let out a nasty howl. The trees blew and the birds flew away. This terrible wolf decided he had a new plan.
I'll climb down the chimney and I'll eat my triple pig dinner.
So he went back to the brick house. Ever so sneakily, he started climbing up the chimney. As he was climbing, he was getting closer and closer and closer to the top. And in the meantime, the 3 little pigs were cooking up a plan of their own. The 3rd little pig said, so when the wolf went sliding down the chimney, the 3rd little pig trapped him in the pot of boiling water. And the 3 little pigs had wolf stew for dinner. And they lived
happily ever